What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beagers, and we're here for another episode of the HeartGold Randomizer Reverselocke. And in today's episode, we're going to be facing on the rival. We're going to be going through the woods, and we're going to be going off to the next city. So if you guys are excited, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe down below, and don't forget to go into that comment section as well, because it helps me out. It lets me communicate with you guys and all that jibber jabber. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get a quick family recap, because we finally have 6 Pokemon on the team. First off, we got TK, our Grimer, with Pound, Poison Gas Disable, and Mud Slap with the Drought ability. Right now, holding the Luck Incense because I'm going to be using TK a lot because I need it to evolve ASAP. Not to mention the Luck Incense is going to be giving us money. Next off, we also got Naruto, our Kingdra, with the Skill Link ability with Bubble, Smokescreen, Leer, and Water Gun. Not holding anything currently. Then we also got Agent Z, the 000 with the Hustle ability with Bind, Leer, Nightshade, and Disable. Then we also got Hammy, our Hitmontop, with the Sticky Hold ability because his feet just stick to everything. That's why he spins on his head when he walks around. We got Revenge, Rolling Kick, Quick Attack, and Pursuit as well to boot. Then we also got my personal favorite, Miss 2% herself with Serene Grace with Tackle, Milk Drink, Defense Curl, and Stomp currently. And last, but certainly not least, the starter you guys picked for our journey to start in the Johto region, Mr. Doyle, the Luxray, with the Damp ability, which has actually come in clutch a few times thus far. Tackle, Pursuit, Charge, and Spark. But with that, as I said before, we're going to be facing off a rival, and not to mention, I want to let you guys know that it took me, I don't know how long to do this, but I wanted to get Grimer and Slowpoke to look the exact same way. Like, look at that, like, they're jamming to the song. Yeah, buddy. All right, with that being said, though, we are going to be facing off the rival right here, if I'm not... Yeah, I'm remembering Johto. That's why I said we're going to be facing off the rival, and the rival's right here. Mr. Rebel Trainer is here. I still don't know what kind of voice I'm going to give for him or anything like that, so I'm just going to do the all... Tell me something. Is this true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha! Great lion. Are you serious? Then let's see how good you are. Are you ready to dance? Rebel Trainer, for some strange reason, when he goes into battles and he has a battle with some type of like dragon type and stuff like that, he goes across and goes, "Are you ready to dance?" Because he likes dragon dance. I mean, dragon dance is not a bad move to have, but it's one of those moves that is just like, you know, do I really need it? Because I could just use Swords Dance, but then the speed... Anywho, we have a Staravia here, which technically is a flying type, so that means Mud Slap is going to be super effective against you, right? As long as I hit it? No. You have double. We still hit the Mud Slap! Yes! Okay. This is going to take a hot minute. Maybe not. 2 double teams up, I should be missing Mud Slap. That's 3 double teams. That's another miss. That's 4 double teams. That's another miss. I hate double teams. That's 5 double teams. Can we go for 6? Can we go for max? Cool. Now we're maxed out and we're still hitting Mud Slap. Wow. TK opened his eyes. Oh. TK, I love you. Thank you so much for hitting those moves because I needed you to do that. Oh, look, it's a Rotom. Wait, that means Naruto's gonna be super effective. Wait, I just brought in Naruto, which is a level 9 to a possible level 15. Double my level. We are gonna change that right now. We're gonna change that right now. We're gonna come on out into 2%. Uproar. That's gonna be neutral still because I'm... Why does that still hurt? Okay, I know it's a Rotom. I know it's got some speed, but we're gonna outspeed it, we're gonna stomp it, we're gonna flinch it. We changed you into a normal type. Okay, so that means you have color change. Double flinches! I love 2% so much! I thought we were gonna get another flip. It's an addiction. Well, it's like a Togekiss with Serene Grace when you use the Thunder Wave and then you use is it Air Slash? I think it's Air Slash. Do not purchase. Why does everything have double team? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. No, no, no. Rotom, stop. Stop. Thank you, 2%. Thank you for that. I needed that. But it's an addiction. Once you get a flinch, para, and all that stuff, it's just like, I want to keep doing it. It's an electric water type. I do not have an answer for it. However, I'm just going to bring out Doyle and mess this thing up. Wait. How can I mess it up with Doyle? It's an electric type. It's going to be not very effective, right? Because technically it's a water type, but it's also an electric type. I'm thinking. Thinking emoji. Not very effective. Okay. Well, bunch of statuses, bunch of evasiveness, bunch of accuracy drops, and now paralyzed. And the drought is still out. I might actually need to switch up with who's out front because the drought takes so long. Which, why does the sun still stay out? I thought in Gen 4 they switched it to where weather isn't here the whole time. But I could be wrong. Bite. I now have a dark move that is better than Pursuit. Better than Pursuit. Better than Pursuit. I now have a dark move and bite. Rebel, thanks for the fight. Alright, we got a bunch of money. We beat our rival. Ha 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 ha. Hee Pokemon trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket too. They think they are big, bad, and tough and a rebel like me. As long as they are in a group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You step out of my way. You won't be an exception if you get in my way. Alright, well, you know what, Rebel? With that being said, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to heal up after that little bit of a fight. Not to mention, we've already gone into the forest and got our encounter, so we can just hit, hop, hit, dippity dop. I can't think of this. A hip, a hop, a dippy to the hip, stop, don't stop. I tried. That's all I can succeed at. If you don't try, you will never know. Alright, we already got our encounter in here, which unfortunately died. Oh man, my boss is going to be angry. The Farfetch that cut trees for charcoal took off in the forest. Can you catch them for me? Farfetch has sensitive ears. If you step on a branch, they will face towards you. That's your chance. Sneak up from behind and catch them. And catch them. I thought it was one Farfetched. Farfetched. It's far-fetched. Do you think you can do that? Sure. I'm a little confused. This puzzle's different. I'm looking at it trying to figure out how this puzzle works and I'm already confused. I need to get directly behind it? Wait. Hello, choice specs? Okay, what? This forest is powerful. we have T-Tar. There are multiple okay, this is completely different than what I remember. I don't know this puzzle. I don't know this puzzle at all, actually. So I need to get directly behind you? Okay, I need to get directly behind you? I'm in deep thought now because I can't figure... Wait. I think I figured this one out. Okay, Magnezone, I need you to go away, please. Thank you. Don't mess up. Ha ha ha! Okay, I got one of the Farfetch'd. Now the question is, how do I do this one? Oh, wait. Light bulb. I'm looking at it going, how do I do this one? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Oh, biggers. You can figure out a Rubik's Cube. You can memorize all that to get it to do a Rubik's Cube. But when it comes to a simple little far-fetched puzzle, your mind plays tricks on you and you don't even know what to do. Alright then. Well, with that, we can now teach someone Cut. Now the question is, who can learn Cut? Do I have anything that can learn Cut is my question. I don't know if I put on full HM compatibility. I don't know if I did. I did not. Alrighty then. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go back to the PC and hope that someone can actually use Cut. I actually had this issue in the Soul Link with the Gold and Silver, and I didn't have a mon that could use Cut. I caught one, and I caught him on just for Cut purposes, because I didn't have him on. So the question is, do I have one this time around? I'm almost positive Scorpy can. I'm almost positive Sanat can. Question is... You know what? I'm going to do this real quick. Just to confirm that I can actually use these mons as, you know, for cuts or HMs or anything like that. So let's do this real quick. Oh, I gotta love this game. And we're going to go over to Cut. We're going to use Cut and then... Okay. Sanat can learn Cut. I thought it could. Thank goodness I have a mon that actually can learn Cut. Thank you. Alright, we're going to get rid of Lear, teach you Cut real quick, and unfortunately we're going to have to put someone in the box for now, just because I need Cut. So, I'm going to move you away, I'm going to bring Hammy back onto the team, and we're going to do that for now. And Agency is just going to sit in the box just for the moment, until I can get through this forest, which unfortunately is one of the weirdest things about Pokemon, that you need HMs. In the new games, you don't have to anymore. Speaking of, do you think the remakes are gonna have HMs again? I really hope not. I really hope not. If it does, I think I would kind of lose my mind. I know what that does. We can't do that. We can't even go there or anything like that for, I think it's Headbutt? Yeah, I'll take the full restore. That's an early full restore, and I'll take it very much. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll take that very much. Thank you very much. All right, you know what, T-Tar, go away, please. I don't need you here. I don't need you here because I can't catch you. You're not a mon that I can catch because my encounter here was booty. Wait a minute. Is there an item that's going to be over there, too? I'm talking a lot. Actually, come to think about it, I actually didn't have breakfast today. Did I have breakfast? What did I have? Combos! I will take it! That makes training so much easier! I will take it gladly. How many items are in this woods? I didn't think there were that many items in this woods. Anywho, I will definitely take that lucky egg. But no, I had combos. And I haven't had combos in a long... Yeah, combos was my breakfast. It was pretzel and cheese. Anywho, when it comes to combos, I haven't had combos in a really long time. I'm gonna have to say... What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun! Here, you want to try it on Pokemon too? What Pokemon should learn it? Miltank? 2%? Would you like to learn Headbutt? Yes, please. Flinch. And it's better than Stomp. I'm gonna get rid of Tackle for Headbutt. Because I wouldn't mind having Stomp as well as like a backup, if that makes sense. Okay. So. What? I can teach multiple people Headbutt. Yes. I did not know that. I thought it was just a one single time. Okay. Let's learn some Headbutts. Hammy, you're learning Headbutt too. I know you can't really use Headbutt very often or very well, but you're gonna learn. Yes, you're gonna learn Headbutt over Quick Attack. I was thinking like Quick Attack, Headbutt, Quick Attack, Headbutt. We're gonna do the Headbutt. Okay, who else can learn Headbutt? Can they all learn Headbutt? Yo, TK. Aw, TK can't learn Headbutt. All right. Well, Naruto, can you learn Headbutt? You can learn Headbutt. We're gonna get rid of Learfret. I'm just gonna teach every single thing that I have can learn Headbutt because Headbutt is a good move. Okay. Now to the story that I was gonna tell you guys. So you saw how this guy was hitting his head against a tree, right? Well, back in elementary school and back in school period. Well, I'm not gonna say back in school period. I'm gonna say back in elementary school. This was a weird thing that I did. I don't understand why, but will you show me how to get out of the forest? Sure. Yo, Grimer! Grimer, you're so good at that! Good boy, Grimer. Good boy, TK. I thought we were like guiding her to it. Such a good boy, Grimer. Like, look at him. Look at him. I love Grimer. I love this figure of the Grimer, not gonna lie. He's staring at the sunlight coming through the trees. Anywho, let me get back to the story I was trying to say. Back in elementary school and stuff like that, I have a very hard head for some strange reason. So people would ask me to hit my head on certain things. That's why I have a big old bump on my forehead. If you ever meet me in person or anything like that, I have a bump on my... No, there should be an item here. Nope, I'm a liar. But yeah, I used to hit my head on very weird and crazy things. I remember actually taking my thermos and actually hitting my head with a thermos. Like, now that I'm, up in age, I'm looking at it going, that was the stupidest thing I could have ever done. But, I still did it as a kid. Like, I don't know what else to say. Alright, what did we get? We got... Sharpen? Grimer can learn Sharpen. I like that. Okay, Route 34. This is indeed a new encounter. Give us something good to eat. Good to eat. Good to eat. Give us something good to eat that we can really catch. I don't know how I feel about an Onyx. Okay. Onyx is... Onyx is booty. It's awful. Onyx is honestly awful. Now, I don't know if it's going to be as bad in a reverse lock, but look what move it's using right now. It's using Bide. Now, I could always go back in and teach it Headbutt, but that's not... I don't plan on using Onyx. Like, completely honest with you. Completely Onyx with you. Hey! I did... Oh my gosh. Beagers, you need to get better jokes in your arsenal. Arsenal MC. No. Yeah, I really do need to get some better jokes inside my head and stuff like that. Like, there are a few comedians that I quote, like John Panette, Gabriel Iglesias. What's another one? His name is Dana Carvey? I always say Dana Carvey? Something like that. But he plays, he's the main person off of Master of Disguise. And he's actually a comedian. But he's actually, I love him to death. The problem is certain things that he says, I have listened to him so much, even as a child, that there are certain words I can't pronunciate because I watched him so much, because he would make fun of it. Like the judicial system. I can't say that because that is how he said it. His response was, you can't say the judicial system without sounding drunk. And unfortunately, that is how I say it now, because I can't say it properly for some reason. Onyx, the snake. I'm going to name you... What was his name? Pistachio! That was his name in Master of Disguise. Okay, I need to make sure that I spell this correctly. Master of Disguise... Master of Disguise, Dana Carvey, and it was, I can't believe I'm going to name an Onyx Pistachio. I'm going to name this thing Pistachio, but the problem is I have to look it up because I cannot properly spell. Honestly, a lot of 5th graders can actually spell better than me, and it's actually kind of wild knowing that my spelling is actually that bad. I'm good at English, I'm good at science, I'm good at a whole bunch of variety of knowledge. But the problem that I have is when it comes to English, I've always been bad at it. Even as a kid. There were Chansey and... Oh, I would have taken a Chansey. I would have easily taken a Chansey. Well, now I know where I can grind. I would have easily taken a Chansey. Oh my gosh, Grandpa! I had no idea this was her grandpa. I thought this was just a daycare. Oh my gosh, good work, Grandpa. The Pokemon you raised for me has been as healthy as can be. You look fit too. Oh, hi, Biggers. Oh my gosh, you're here to meet my grandfather. Let me introduce you. This is Biggers. He's a trainer. He seems to be getting better at raising Pokemon. Well, not as good as you, Grandpa, of course. Follow me, Biggers. Okay. Sure. We'll just follow you into your Okay, this isn't even their house. This is their place of business. So why I'm getting... Oh my gosh, Grandma! Let me introduce my friend. This is Biggers. This is your... Is this the grandma talking? This is your boyfriend. I see. Oh my gosh, what? Grandma, what are you talking about? He just happens to live nearby. I know. Since you brought him here, you must be sure about his talent. Right, Biggers? Come and see us anytime. Oh my gosh, well, I better go now. See you. My grandmother and my grandfather just embarrassed me. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, this is my Pokegear number.
So now we have each other's phone number right in front of my grandmother, who embarrassed me thinking that you were my boyfriend. You know, you can talk to your Pokemon as they follow you. They do all sorts of cute stuff on the road and in towns. I'm taking notes every time they do funny things. Give me a call and I'll share some of them with you. Grandma, don't you say anything. We are both trainers and we are supposed to exchange numbers, that's all.
That is the most weird and uneasy feeling I have ever had in a Pokemon game. That just that made me shiver. That made me shiver just a little. I have an idea. I'll give you our numbers as well, then you can check on your Pokemon when we raise them. It still says daycare man and daycare lady. I didn't know we got both their numbers, but okay then. But I didn't even realize that that was grandma and grandpa. So it's kind of funky to me. Funky, 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 fresh, funky, funky. We finally made it to Goldenrod City. Ah! Yeah, buddy! Okay, let's heal up real quick. And I'm going to be honest with you. In Goldenrod, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Not a clue. Not a lickety-split clue. All I know is that there is a gym here. We're going to have to do the gym leader, Whitney, went flying by saying, I have to go get a radio card. Okay, so the very first thing that we have to do is go over to the radio area and do that. Excuse me, kid. I received this letter the other day from a friend of mine. Here's the reply that I wrote. I am stuck here and was wondering if you could deliver it. He's on Route 31. Can you help a guy out? Your party is full. No. I'm going to help you with that letter because I want that Pokemon. I don't know what it's going to be because the last time that I actually did this, it wasn't randomized. Because your boy Beagers messed up. I'm over here healing. I'm not supposed to be healing. I'm supposed to be sending one of these mons into the PC. Which we need to get Agent Z back onto the team as well. Because Agent Z is currently on the team as we speak. Not Sanok. Sorry, Sanok. Wait, we also need to check out. You have hydration. Actually, that's not a bad ability. Because water is not very effective against us. And if the rain is out, water moves might be stronger, but it's not very effective. I don't know what to think about that. That ability's not bad. Not good. It's not bad, though. Because in the rain, thunder hits 100%. Just like in hail, Blizzard hits 100%. So technically, I guess maybe it's not the... I don't know. I'm going to say it's a neutral ability. It's not a bad ability on an Onyx. In all honesty. So, receive the Spearow with mail. Is it actually a Spearow, though? It is not. It is a Baneri. Okay. With thick fat. Okay. We're getting some really strong normal types. Like, excessively strong normal types. Baneri is not terrible. Not to mention that ability is actually pretty good. Thinking emoji. Now, I'm definitely not putting Baneri on the team. Agent Z is still on the team. Baneri would be a good addition to the team, but we got 2%. Why do we need anything else? Anywho, we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. And in the next episode, we're going to be going to the radio tower as we glitch out. What is the timing and odds of this to happen? But in the next episode, we're going to be taking on the gym. Maybe. We're going to be going to the radio tower. That I know for sure. And then we're probably going to explore the rest of Goldenrod City. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe down below, and don't forget to go into the comment section. And I will see you guys in the very next episode.